steroids to where I was working because I wanted to pump some weight and take some juice. And I asked John, the Irish drug dealer, to send me this package up to work. And John, the Irish guy, said, oh no, you know, I can't just... And Byron also whinged. He's like, oh no, I don't want to do it. And I said to him, send it up in a box and don't put your name on it. So if it gets caught, they don't know where it came from. It comes to me and then I can handle it from there. It was that simple. Byron didn't want to do it and fucking John didn't want to do it. So I asked my mother to do it. And I said to my mother, don't put your name on it. Now this story doesn't make sense because everybody's fucking lying. So if you put Byron on a lie detector test and my mother and John, we'll find out the truth about this fucking story. Because my mother sent me those fucking steroids. Apparently, they never came. Because apparently, they done a raid at the fucking airport in Port Hedland. And apparently, those steroids got taken. So apparently, within the year from 2014 to 2015, my mother said she got into trouble. She had to go to the police for sending these steroids. And I went with it, and then after a while, I think to myself now, I said to her, don't put your name on the box, because then they'll know that you sent the steroids. So I don't understand how come the police how come she said she got into trouble, because I told her don't put your name on the box. Simple as that. Just send them with my name on the box. And that's it. They don't know where it came from. How fucking hard is that? So apparently, she got into trouble. I don't know how true the story is. But this is what happened when the police came to fucking Harry Hunter's. They came to Harry Hunter's now to interrogate me about these steroids that got caught at fucking Port Hedland Airport. Now, how come the police came to me? I said to them, yeah, those were my steroids. I asked my mum to send them. How did they know that my mum sent them when I told her not to put her name on the box? You see what happened? I've never had a drugs charge and everybody knew it. My mum didn't give a fuck. My brother didn't give a fuck. John, the drug dealer, didn't give a fuck. They were trying to get me a drugs charge. And they charged me for having a fucking... they charged me for having a banned substance. So I got a banned substance charge, which is for steroids. Not fucking crack or drugs or weed or fucking anything. It's for steroids. Everywhere on a fucking site, someone's pumping steroids and doing fucking weights. So they got me a drugs charge, thanks to my mum and my brother. Because the system knew I've never had a drugs charge in my life. So my mother and my brother and them asked them, put them on a fucking lie detector test and ask them. Because I'm sick of their fucking bullshit. They're all evading responsibility for me now. But they helped put me where I am. Ask them. Everyone's afraid of the damn truth. So now I've got a fucking drugs charge that says I've got a banned substance. I was convicted for having a banned substance, which is steroids. So that looks bad on my record now. That's what happened. The police came to Harry Hunter's. So I'm in Harry Hunter's now. Let me just give you the lowdown. The system's been fucking me over. They've taken my money. They've taken my houses, my cars, my jobs, my kids. They've bullied me at Next Step when I was trying to quit alcohol. They've got drug dealers to bully me. They've taken all my good jobs and given me shit jobs. They've given me a hard time on the fucking dole. They fucked up my hip, right? They bully me with my hip while I'm walking around everywhere. Society's bullying me. Harry, Salvation Army staff are all bullying me like a piece of shit. Homeless people and druggies are abusing me like a piece of shit. Harry Hunters, the people that help people with problems, are bullying me like a piece of shit. I've got a sore fucking hip that is not due to a vascular necrosis. It's due to the system using technology to ruin my hip because they say I'm a pervert, drug dealer, pedophile, peeping Tom, and a fucking armed robber. So people have shat all over me and fucked me, and they're fucking me over, including my family. Right? And on top of that, while I'm down and out, getting bullied by the system and the homeless people and the people with problems and addiction problems, the police come now to bully me more and then give me a drugs charge on top of everything in my life. Yeah. That's how my life has been going, folks. Now the police come to bully me and give me a drugs charge for free. The police know. They in on it too. Bullying me. That's just a quick summary of 6 years of my life. So while I'm down and out, the police come to give me a drugs charge now. Thanks to my mother and my brother. This is how much people are not giving a fuck about me. And I don't know why. Can you believe that? A year later, they come to give me a drugs charge. When I thought it was all done and over and done with, they come while I'm down and out, getting bullied and mocked by the system, getting my brain fried, and people talking to me through technology. The police come and bully me now. So give me a drugs charge. All with smiles on their faces. Treating me like a piece of shit roach dog in society, bro. Like I've done something wrong to someone. So now the day before I got kicked out of Harry Hunters, I was playing golf. I was having a good time there at Harry Hunters. People didn't like it, bro. There's a swimming pool, there's golf. I'm having rounds of golf, walking around with a sore hip. People are hating me for that fact. Oh, there's one more thing. When I was at Harry Hunters, I realized, because you do drug tests and that there, I realized that the Salvation Army and the Beacon, the Salvation Army and Harry Hunters, they've got their own Western diagnostics people that come to do drug tests. So this is how they were compromising my drug tests for work a couple of years before. Because I went to work one time, right? I went and I got a drug test from the chemist to make sure that I was going to do a clean drug test the next day. And I passed that drug test, yeah. And when I went to do a drug test and the results came back, I think it was for Penny Tibbles and that with Tiz Recruitment. They said I failed the fucking drug test, bro. And now I realize it's because the Beacon, the Salvation Army that had been watching me and fucking me over, were bullshitting people. All my employees, the Salvation Army had told, and the police had told them to fucking keep me out of my career, my job. I didn't fail a drug test. It was them. They were lying. The Salvation Army and the police, they tell everybody what to do. For me. Because they say I'm a dog and a piece of shit. So they were denying my progression. This is not a joke, folks. So the night before I got kicked out, the people communicating with me, the lady said, okay, that's it, you're gone. I don't know where the fuck they're talking to me from, but I can hear them. There's no TVs there as well, at the Harry Hunters. So the next day comes, the other girl that works in the kitchen, she looks at me like this. And I looked at her and I knew she knew something. She was giving me a sad look. It's like she knew I was going to get kicked out. And then Alison called me to the office. Alison said to me, okay, Baden, you've broken a few of the rules, which I didn't mean to break. I didn't know they had changed the rules. They were bullying me. Ask Alison. She's one of the top ladies there. Ask her. Put on a lie detector test. Alison, She said to me, so Baden, you've missed a few things and this and that, you know. It's a bit concerning or disconcerting, whatever the word is. So I left it up to Alison what to do, because I figured that she would give me a chance, because I've just been called to her office once, the first time. So I thought she would say to me, okay, Baden, look, we're going to give you one more chance, because you've had to come into the office now. I've had to speak to you about you missing a few of your jobs. So if this happens again, I'm going to have to kick you out. This is what I thought she would do. So I let her take the lead, and I let her figure out what to do with me. I said, okay, well, Alison, it's up to you what you need to do. And she fucking just kicked me out. Just like that. And I said, where am I going to go then? Then she called up the Beacon, right? And she said, oh, they've got a place for you at the Beacon, the same place I just come from, the Salvation Army. I said, oh, cool, all right. So I'll go back there. So anyway, they fucking drove me there to the Beacon and all that. Yeah, I got to the Beacon. And I think it was Lisa or someone, or one of the girls. They go, oh no, we don't have any room for you here, mate. All the rooms are full. This is what they done to me. So they've left me on the streets now. They bullied me. Alison, the lady from the fucking Harry Hunters, she called up and she said, okay, they've got a room for you at the Beacon, baby. We're going to send you there. I get to the Beacon. The lady said to me, no, there's no room here. All the rooms are fully booked. So now I'm on the streets. This is the people that help people. They've been calling each other to organize me a room, telling me there's a room. And I get there and there's nothing there for me. Fucking bullying me like that. So to leave me on the streets, stress me out and worry my life, except. These are the people that help people. They've been organizing it through hierarchies of control, and I get there, there's nothing there for me. They bully me. This is not fair. Why are you bullying me like that? This is what they're putting me through. This is 2015, the end. This is about September, August, October 2015. Can you believe it? They just dogged me out like that. These are top people in the Salvation Army and Harry Hunters. Just fucking bullying me and kicking me around like a piece of shit. And I haven't done anything to nobody, yeah? The police, the Salvation Army, Harry Hunters. The system's treating me like a dog and a piece of shit. How did I get trapped in the system like a piece of shit? That's what I want to know. And how they get away with treating me like a piece of shit. That's what I want to know. Invading my privacy and disregarding my rights. That's what I want to know, how they get away with it. You can't get away with that. Those are my rights. My first one is my right to privacy. So now I'm on the streets there. So I thought, now while there's no room for me there, so I went to fucking some place where you gotta some homeless place there where you got to stay for a week, where you can only stay for a week, and you've got to leave at 7 o'clock in the morning and come back at 7 o'clock at night. Stay in Northbridge somewhere, or West Perth next to the TAFE. It was okay, but I can't stole my fucking jacket and my clothes then. Then while I was there, I went to I was in McDonald's and I met CARLA. CARLA was my neighbour from Vic Park in Basingall Street. Now CARLA's a social worker. Now she's basically there to bully me. She was there with her 2 sons and all this and that. Now I'm in need of a social worker, but the social worker and the system's bullying me. So now CARLA's put there for me. I think people wanted to see if I remember CARLA, because you know who CARLA is? CARLA is Lydia's sister. Lydia is the girl, the school girl that Marlon used to jump the fence to go fuck when he used to stay there at my place in Vic Park. I think she was underage anyway. That's who Lydia is. She was my neighbour. The one Marlon used to go fuck. Ask him. Anyway. Now Lydia was a Lakacheri. Now CARLA was a sister. We used to, not bully CARLA, but CARLA wasn't the pretty one. Lydia was the pretty one and CARLA wasn't. So now people have got CARLA there in front of me. And I was talking to CARLA for ages. See, at first I didn't know. I thought I was just meeting CARLA and that was it, blah, blah, blah. But now in my realizations, I realized she was there on purpose. The system put her there. And now she's a social worker. And the social worker and the mental health system is fucking bullying me. Because they think I'm some kind of dog in society. So now she's showing me up as well now. Yeah, you know, I'm a social worker. She's got 2 sons and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Lydia's sister. And while I was there, some fucking prick stole my bike. If you ask these people, they stole my bike on purpose. Whenever my bike got stolen, people stole it on purpose because people know me everywhere I go. They stole my bike on purpose. Also because my hip was fucked. So then it makes me harder. It makes life harder for me because I've got to walk everywhere. It was easier for me riding my bike, you see. It's quicker to get places. Now they stole my fucking bike again. Because I have to walk everywhere. They're making my life hard. People are following me around, stalking me and harassing me, yeah? This is what's been going on in my life, folks. Ask the Salvation Army, they'll tell you. So after that day, I went to Exclusive Backpackers. A place I'd stayed before on St. George's Terrace or Adelaide Terrace. And I went there and I spoke to this lady and I said to her, I wanted a room for myself, right? And she said it'll be $50. So I waited there while she went and prepared the room, right? And then she takes me to this she takes me into the room. Then there's about 4 Chinese guys and 4 beds in this room and another 2 beds. And she says, oh, and she looks at me like this. Like she's playing the fool with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not in the mood for fucking jokes, bro. I'm fucking kicked out on the streets. I'm fucking homeless now. I'm looking for a place to stay and I want a private fucking room. This auntie's fucking looking at me like she's joking with me. Like, haha, there's a room. Yeah, there's 5 people in it. And this is the room you're going to stay in. I said to her, I asked you for a fucking private room. And it's costing me $50. And she's carrying on like a stupid, like, oh no, this and that. She was bullying me on purpose. Fucking everyone bullying me, except this fucking auntie. Go to Exclusive Backpackers, put on a fucking lie detector test, and you'll see she's a liar and she was bullying me. Why does everyone bully me and think it's okay? Put on a lie detector test. So I thought, fuck you. I went and I slept on the streets for the night. Fuck you and your rooms for bullying me, you bitch. I don't need your fucking room. So I went and I slept on the street there by the jetty. I couldn't believe that fucking bitch. Everyone's just taking the piss out of me. There's so much shit going on in my life, and they kicked me out on the streets there. So much shit going on inside in my life, and they treating me like a fucking piece of shit, exact. You know how I feel? I told you, fuck you. I went to sleep on the damn streets. Everyone's bullying me, yeah? And I didn't know why. It's because they think now I know it's because they think I'm a rapist, pedophile, pervert, fucking armed robber. Deviant. And all this crap. The guys up here at the servo, CALTEX, yeah, on Manning Road. 3 years before that, I used to go down to CALTEX. I used to walk the dog and go to CALTEX. Those guys used to bully me all the fucking time. Ask them. All their cameras are even gone now, because they had cameras focused to look on my face, because I was in an altered state of mind. When Craig took me to those cameras, there was a camera by the back where there's the place you put air in your tires. All those fucking cameras are gone now. They've changed it. When you check out the story, or the police have to check it out, you'll see what's happened in that place. Everywhere I've gone, they've changed the cameras around. They've changed places around. Everywhere I've been, they've changed the roads. They've changed the fucking looks of houses to try and make me forget where I've been, because I remember all these fucking stories. There's still the bloody holes in the wall where the camera used to be. There's fucking Craig Hector taking me under cameras all the damn time. Calling me a fucking dog.